are we kicking off the show then?
Right, we sent this tweet out yesterday because a lot of teams had a little bit of a stinker, Woodsy, this weekend, it's fair to say. We sent this tweet out, wanting to know your thoughts, and we had loads of replies. Del Hutton put, basically who had the biggest stinker, he said he did, because he now has to listen to a bunch of moaning bleeps, and his daughter has just told me he has to bake for a maths lesson. So, great reply, Del. Roy, at Papa Beats, put, he thinks Arsenal had the worst weekend because their fans adore selecting options on social media polls, saying they are going to win things.
I'm just going to interject.
Valid point.
Just going to interject because you can't be throwing shade when your name is Papa Beats on Twitter.
I think it's a great name, but I think most of the replies were for Chelsea because they got knocked out of two competitions in 1 week. But Woodsy, we've got to talk about your Arsenal.
Yeah.
What is going on there? Come on, talk to me.
I know, it's a real problem, it's a real shame. It's a shame because, you know, if you listen to some of our Arsenal fans, their FA Cup is ours.
But I'm going to say this, they should rename the FA Cup the Arsenal Cup. They should rename it. Call it the Arsenal, yeah man, call it the Arsenal Cup, do you know what I mean? It's our cup.
So I ran a poll on my Twitter asking Arsenal fans if they're Wenger in or Wenger out. Had nearly 2,500 votes, 64% to 36. In what favour? You generally haven't seen this, have you? In what favour do you think that was?
64%, no doubt they would have said Wenger out.
They were. 64% of you think Wenger should go, which is quite staggering for me, I think.
All right, come on, let's move on.
So you're Wenger out when you're Wenger in when you beat Leicester, you're Wenger out when you lose to Swansea. So when you drew to Tottenham, you Wenger in, Wenger out, shake it all about, do the okey-cokey, where are you?
I think the light should be shone on you guys, actually, for drawing to a team that only had 10 men.
Right, well, that's 2 weeks. We're only talking about this weekend's results, not 2 weekends ago, so let's move on. I did think, though, Watford, fantastic performance, and they gave us a little bit of gold dust this weekend. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is absolute class by two fans. This is absolutely brilliant from Watford. Top marks.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know where Wembley is? How to get to Wembley?
I've seen that so many times at football matches where fans give it out the car window and the next thing they're stuck in traffic lights and you see them locked.
When you say fans, do you mean you?
No, I've never done that.
Are you sure?
No, I've had people shout at me before through car windows. We went and filmed Chelsea PSG fan cam. If you haven't checked that out, it's absolutely brilliant. Cheeky Sports lads were there. And I think it's fair to say we caught up with one of the most passionate Chelsea fans, yes, but he came up with some rather strange comments. Have a listen to what he said.
The most watched game last season was Manchester City versus Chelsea. It went all round the globe. It weren't El Clasico, it was Chelsea-Man City, right? So when you're splitting up TV money, right, don't do it in increments going all the way down, because everyone want a fair league, everyone can beat everybody else, right, okay? You need 4 or 5 strong sides. You need a strong Liverpool, market leaders. Listen, McDonald's, right, and Burger King go up against each other, right? McDonald's sell more burgers. What do they do at the end of the week? Give them a few quid to Burger King just to level it out. It's ridiculous.
So basically, this bloke is saying that the rich clubs should be given more money so that the gap becomes even bigger so they can compete in Europe. And then he went on to compare them to fast food outlets. West Ham fans must be loving Payet. You actually think he should win Player of the Season, don't you?
I do. I think he leads by example. I think he's an absolutely incredible player. The goal at the weekend, you know, on its own was just demonstrative. So yeah.
Great word, Woodsy. Demonstrative. Like I've never heard that used in football before. Demonstrative. Audacious, yeah. Audacious is a word that you only ever hear used in football, but demonstrative not. For me, it's got to be Mahrez. Has to be Mahrez. We did a 3 reasons why Mahrez should be Player of the Year. That's on our Facebook account. I was in it, my voice was in it, but I wasn't in it visually. Which is a shame because I actually missed my train because I was at home ironing a shirt for that feature, and then producer Shane said, oh, it's just graphics based only. Let us know what you think. Should I have been in it, or do you prefer it without me and just graphics?
I don't think we should open the door to that, should we?
Anyway.
So tough times if you're a City fan at the moment. They tweeted this before the Norwich game. A little bit overconfident, I think.
We're less than 24 hours away from hashtag NCFC versus City exclamation mark. How many goals will hashtag MCFC score? Emoji of a football 1 question mark. Emoji of 2 footballs question mark. Emoji of 3 footballs question mark. Or more question mark. Hashtag come on City.
You actually verbalise punctuation.
Yeah, so, and I was giving it as well. I love Manchester, it's one of my favourite cities. Woodsy, another win for the Spurs.
No.
We've not talked about it. What a win.
We haven't talked about it.
Now we're 6 points above Arsenal. You have got a game in hand, but psychologically that's big. Yeah. And what I love about it, Dele Alli and Harry Kane once again doing the business. And Dele Alli is so chilled out. Have a look at this. This is after the game.
They're nice. They're going to be like fighting for every ball and running as hard as they can. and we had to be ready for that. But like I said, I thought it was a very mature, collective performance today.
Woodsy, how cool is that?
He's very
What a
cool.
man, he's a cool
very
dude.
cool.
And I've got a stat for you, you're going to love this. Dele Alli has more league assists, he's got 8 league assists, than any other under-21 player in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. And in my opinion, he plays in the best European league.
I've got a
the
better
Premier
stat
League.
for you. You'll like
Is
this
it better
very
than that one
much.
though?
I don't. Yeah, I think it might be actually. Okay, as a Tottenham fan, you will love this.
Okay.
So for Tottenham, Harry Kane has scored more goals than Gareth Bale for Tottenham in half the games.
I love that stat.
you like that?
I didn't know that stat. But who is a better player, Harry Kane or Gareth Bale? Get commenting below. And let's not forget, obviously Gareth Bale is world class, but it took him an unbelievable amount of games to win his first game for Tottenham.
So
and we nearly sold him to Nottingham Forest. Woodsy, it's a fact. Newcastle United manager Rafa Benitez.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Incredible. I have to give credit where it's due because I texted my dad, who's a massive Newcastle fan, last week and I said, Dad, what are your thoughts on Newcastle at the moment? And this is what he replied to me. Should have a new manager by the end of the week. Feel good factor. Leicester overconfident. 2-3 win at Leicester. Happy days.
Ooh.
Now, I just want to read a couple of replies that I got from this. This is from Paul Peterson. Hi, Paul.
Great name, Double P.
Tell your dad to get a grip. Lol. Love lols.
Get a grip.
Who in their right mind would be manager of Newcastle right now? Well, the answer, Paul, is Rafa Benitez. By the end of the week, as my dad said, he is now 50% correct on his
that
prediction.
tweet,
The
yeah.
only thing that has to come true now is that he beats Newcastle beat Leicester 3-2 at Leicester.
Which is a big shout, let's be honest.
I mean, it's not that big, really, as you think about it. Top of the table versus bottom of the table,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Second
But I
bottom.
do have something else to back this up. This is a great stat. Rafa Benitez, in all of his years of managing experience, has never lost the opening game at a new club.
Come on,
ever.
Newcastle.
Love that stat.
Love
So let's
that
see if it
stat.
comes
If
true.
it's correct, I love that stat.
I'm pretty sure. Can we just fact check? Can we fact
can we
check that,
Who are
please?
you looking at?
Thank
He's a
you.
canteen worker. He's serving someone tea, sorry mate. Woodsy, one of the moments of the weekend, footballing moments of the weekend, took place in the Soccer M car park. Did you see it?
I did.
A minute worth of professional footballers missing. AP McCoy with 1 second left, one attempt at top bin, did this. Almost as good, well, as good maybe better. Let us know what you think, as Serge's famous goal, which was this.
On Serge with your rock star shoes on.
But what do you think is better, Serge's famous volley or AP McCoy's top bin?
So you can check all that out on YouTube as well, Soccer EM's YouTube. That's it.
Yeah,
isn't it?
get subscribed to our YouTube channel, check us out on Twitter, flood us in with comments, and we will bring the best ones up in next week's You What. That's the end of the show, mate.
It is.
Should we do now? Full English?
Yeah, I mean, we're in the cafe. We could do it.
Let's do it.